Well, how come they haven't sued Jaguar? She's outside still talking. But defamation, even if you don't have any money for people to get, it still stops you from saying certain things.
If you've been anywhere near the internet lately, you've probably heard the name Jaguar Wright being thrown around. And you know that she's been dropping some serious bombshells about some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry: Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy, the list goes on. But here's the kicker. Everything Jaguar's been saying has got people shook because it's starting to line up with real-life events. The tea is piping hot today, fam, and we're going to break it all down. From cease and desist letters to wild claims about Aaliyah, Diddy, and some seriously dark secrets that might be lurking behind the scenes. We're leaving no stone unturned. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around because the deeper we dig, the crazier this gets. Segment 1. The Jaguar Wright drama. Why now? All right, let's kick things off with the big question a lot of you are asking. Why is Jaguar Wright suddenly getting so much attention? I mean, let's be real, she's been calling out these industry heavyweights for years. But why is everything blowing up now? Well, for one, Jaguar's recent appearance on Piers Morgan's Uncensored has brought her allegations to the mainstream. She's no longer just talking on independent platforms. She's now on big shows with huge audiences. And what she said on that show, y'all, it's wild. Jaguar claims that Jay-Z and Beyonce have been involved in some seriously dark stuff. We're talking about drugging victims, covering up deaths, and even playing a role in Aaliyah's tragic accident. Yep, you heard me. She's pointing fingers at hip-hop royalty, accusing them of things that go way beyond the usual industry drama. But here's the thing, a lot of y'all are asking, why aren't Jay and Bey suing her for defamation? Why just a cease and desist? And this is where things get really interesting. Segment 2. Cease and desist versus lawsuits. What's really going on? Normally, when someone makes wild accusations like this, you'd expect a full-blown lawsuit, especially when you're talking about people as powerful as the Carters. But here's the thing, Dame Dash himself, who used to be super close to Jay-Z, says the reason they didn't go straight to court is that Jaguar has receipts. That's right, according to Dame, Jaguar's got proof, evidence that could back up everything she's saying. And that's why Jay and Bey aren't hitting her with a lawsuit. Because in court, all that dirty laundry would come out, and they do not want that. Instead, they're trying to quietly shut her down with a cease and desist, hoping she'll stay quiet. But fam, Jaguar isn't backing down.
Publicly, Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
In fact, the more they try to silence her, the louder she gets. And honestly, it's making people take her claims more seriously. We've seen this before, right? Sometimes when someone tries to shut you up, it only makes people ask, what are they hiding? I'm telling y'all, this is just the beginning. Segment 3, Dame Dash, the fallout with Jay-Z and Aaliyah's death. Now let's talk about Dame Dash because he's a key player in this whole mess. Dame and Jay-Z used to be real tight. They co-founded Roc-A-Fella Records together, and for a while, they were pretty much unstoppable. But things went south fast, and it all seems to go back to their relationship with Aaliyah. According to multiple sources, including Jaguar, Jay-Z was allegedly obsessed with Aaliyah, showering her with gifts and trying to win her over. But Aaliyah was already in a committed relationship with Dame Dash. She wasn't interested in Jay-Z. This led to some serious tension between Dame and Jay, and it's rumored that this jealousy may have played a role in Aaliyah's tragic plane crash. Now, before we go any further, let's be clear, these are all allegations. But the fact that so many people, including Dame himself, are saying it makes you wonder if there's more to the story than we know. And guess what? Dame isn't backing down either. He's actually been teaming up with Jaguar to expose even more about what he claims went down with Jay-Z fam. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Things are about to get way messier. Segment 4. Why are people starting to believe Jaguar now? I know a lot of y'all are still wondering, why is Jaguar Wright suddenly being believed after all these years? For years, I know a lot of y'all are still wondering, why is Jaguar Wright suddenly being believed after all these years? For years, Jaguar was dismissed as a conspiracy theorist, someone who was just talking to get attention. Even DJ Vlad, who some of you called out in the comments, has been quick to label her as crazy. But here's the thing, now that Diddy is facing some serious legal trouble, people are starting to connect the dots. Jaguar's been saying for years that there's something deeply wrong in the industry, especially when it comes to people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy. And now with Diddy's trial coming up, more and more people are starting to wonder if Jaguar was right all along. And let's not forget, Jaguar is still talking. It's almost like she's using her platform as life insurance. The more she speaks, the harder it is for anyone to silence her without raising major red flags. So, what do y'all think? Is Jaguar telling the truth, or is this all just another conspiracy theory? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know this is a conversation that's got everyone talking. Segment 5, the power struggle. Jay-Z, Diddy, and the industry. Let's zoom out for a minute and look at the bigger picture here. This isn't just about Jaguar Wright. This is about a much bigger power struggle happening in the music industry. We've seen powerful figures like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly get exposed in recent years. And now it looks like the next big name on the chopping block could be Diddy. But here's where it gets interesting. Jaguar and others, including Dame Dash, are saying that Diddy wasn't acting alone. They claim that people like Jay-Z and Beyonce were part of this elite circle that knew exactly what was going on, and may have even been involved. Now, whether you believe in the Illuminati stuff or not, one thing is clear, there's a lot of speculation about these powerful figures working behind the scenes to control the narrative. And Jaguar isn't just pointing fingers at Diddy. She's claiming that Jay-Z has just as much dirt, if not more. Dame Dash has also hinted that Jay-Z's involvement in certain scandals runs deeper than most people realize. And remember, this is the same Jay-Z who is closely connected to Aaliyah, R. Kelly, and now possibly Diddy's downfall. A lot of people feel like this is just the beginning. If Dame Dash decides to spill even more tea, this could blow the lid off of everything. So, where does this all go from here? Is Jaguar Wright going to keep exposing the industry's biggest secrets? Will Dame Dash finally come forward with the full story? And what about Jay-Z and Beyonce? Are they going to stay silent, or will they eventually have to answer these allegations? Honestly, fam, this is one of those situations where the more we dig, the deeper it gets. One thing's for sure, this isn't going away anytime soon. And I'll be right here, keeping y'all updated as this story unfolds. But before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Do you believe Jaguar Wright? Is there more to the story than what we're seeing? Let's get this conversation going in the comments below, because I know you'll have thoughts on this. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next update. Trust me, things are only going to get crazier from here. Thanks for watching, fam. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.